MaddKnicks giving you the recap today for today's game against the Grizzlies. Let's just get right to it, man. That first quarter, we jumped out on them, to be honest with you. This is pretty much a theme all game long. I mean, I understand later on they try to make a run, but we cooked them the whole game today. But things that I noticed Bridges, man. Bridges is like kind of slowly getting to where he's attacking the rim. Like, he's slowly getting there, man. Like, I mean, I saw it once. I put it in my notes because I said, oh, really? He actually is just going straight to the Baja. Like, I want to see more of that from Bridges, man. I'm not going to stop throwing that out there with him, man. This is my gripe with Bridges, man. Otherwise, he's fairly aggressive, man. When it comes to shooting, he's not, like, pulling his punches with his shots. He's letting them fly. It's just, I just want to see him attack the rim, man. I remember the older Bridges, Phoenix. I think maybe the first year of the Nets too, where he was going to the free throw line often, getting fouled, man. You know, like, he really gets fouled with us, man. He was just attacking the rim before, but something that I noticed, man. It's a small thing, you know. We won today, but hey. Josh looking like Josh more and more, man. I wrote something in my notes later on that got me a little like, damn, Josh, you good? But he's looking like Josh. He's attacking him. Same thing with Mikhail, with Josh. Josh is attacking the rim, slowly but surely getting there. And that's cool, man. I'm not looking for a finished product right this moment. But let me just know you got it in you. That's all. Let me just know you got it in you. Flash it here and there. I'm okay with that. And if you're saving it for later on, the playoffs, etc., I'm great with that. You know what I mean? But just let me know you got it in you. I know you got it in you, but let me just see it. Can I just see it? But Josh, that's pretty much the first quarter. There really wasn't much to be said there. Second quarter, I put Agugua, man, OG, man. Now, he kind of did struggle from three for the whole game, but aggression, man. Yammies, defense, all over the place. He had a good, because he struggled from three, I can't say he had a good to great game, but he had a very decent game today, which is cool, man. He's being aggressive. He's posting people up. He's seeing his open man. I think out of everybody, OG really loves this system. I think Mikhail does too, because, you know, we heard what Mikhail said about Tibbs. You know, he wasn't the biggest Tibbs fan. But I think OG, especially last season, man, you see OG kind of is just like, when he's not engaged offensively, he could just, I don't want to say he doesn't care less, but he's just kind of just like, whatever. Like, I'm over this, man. Like, y'all not passing me the ball. Who cares? Not like a whole lot, but you see it in the middle. I always look at OG's body language when he doesn't get the ball for 8, 9, 10 possessions straight. I just look at him because I can just tell off his. I play a little basketball. I know those kind of players where it's like, I'm not getting the ball. I'm not gonna not go hard. But if there was this play where I could have went a little extra hard, I'm not going to do that extra. I'm going to go hard, but not that extra. I see that in OG sometimes. I just do. I don't know. But, no, so I think out of everybody, but then when it comes to this system, he really, really loves this system. Everybody's moving the ball, passing. He looks happy. He's clapping for his teammates. You know, I don't want to put out that he's a bad teammate if he's not getting the ball, but I just do see a little bit of a difference. But, yeah, good game from Agugua, man. Yabusele has no lift, man. Yabusele has no lift, man. I mean, like, he could barely jump. He could barely run. He can't guard his man. I don't know. So I go back to OG. OG did struggle from three. Was 1 for 10 from three. 7 for 17. Not really great. Not really good. I mean, you know, Cat was 7 for 17 from field goals as well. So But their games look a little different for some reason because Cat was 3 for 8 from 3. So, but yeah, back to Yabusele, man. Yabusele, man, is just, I don't know. I don't know. Like, because you need someone that's going to be able to spell Cat's minutes. Especially when days when Mitch is not playing. Huck Porty's not there yet, man. He's not there yet, man. In the development stage, he's not really there yet. Like, he doesn't have a great feel for the game just yet as far as the team and when to what and where to be at. And it's a new system for everybody, so you got to give him that little grace. But I don't see the Huck Porty, so you kind of need it from Yabusele. And Yabusele, he just doesn't look fit, man. He can't grab a rebound. When he jumps up to grab a rebound, he looks like a child, like a little fat, chubby child trying to grab a rebound among trees. He doesn't get lift. He doesn't run well. He doesn't run good. He doesn't slide good enough on defense. I don't know. I know everybody's going to say it's still early. I see it right now. I don't need no more. Like, I see it. Like, he just doesn't look healthy. I mean, I'm not healthy. He doesn't look fit, man. He doesn't look... I don't know, man. But anyways, Yabusele I'm worried about. JC was heating up. JC started heating up. I like that from JC. I think JC is fitting in well with his minutes and how Mike Brown does it. And I was always wondering about that. I don't know his mannerisms and how he is about certain things, but I think he's kind of like, I come in the second quarter, he probably plays up until what? I'll say the 9, 8, 7 minute mark in the second quarter. He has a real long stint in that second quarter. And then Jalen Brunson comes in for him. And I think Clarkson is cool with that. Man, I'm cool with that, man. Put me in when you put me in. I'm going to jack up a couple threes that don't make sense sometimes, but I'm making a few of them. You know what I mean? Make some drives that I probably shouldn't because I don't know where I'm going with the ball, but I'm making a few of those floaters, and I'm happy with that. And I'm okay with that, man. I'm okay with that he is all right with whatever little bit of minutes he's getting. I mean, in total, you know what I mean? He's not playing a bulk of the minutes. But, how much minutes did he play today? Let's just see. 17 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. The pecking order makes sense. Josh is off the bench, Josh is at 30, where it should be. And then it goes from Clarkson to Deuce. Today, Jordan Clarkson played a little bit more than Deuce. Deuce has been a little bit struggling. A little bit. Maybe the past 2-3 games, if you will, but kind of little. And, Deuce is, decision-making sometimes when it comes to the boy. He's a shooting guard, man. He's just not going to make for you that much. And, I mean, we have so much shooting already. Sherman can hit shots. Clarkson can hit shots. Of course, Deuce can hit shots. So, I see sometimes Deuce get lost in the shuffle a little bit, kind of. Not too much, a little bit. It's because he just doesn't play make. And we have a lot of shooters, man. So, but anyways, that was under the first half. Second half started. I'm seeing Cat's patience, man. I said it the last video. Said it the one before that. Cat's patience is there, man. He's like, even when he's trying to blow by his man, he's just not grabbing the ball and just seeing red and going around. Like, he's slowly setting his man up. Slowly, all right. Because, Cat loves doing that power dribble hesitation. He loved that. He's not he's just like, all right, I'm going to slowly walk my man down there. All right, now I'm going to get a burst now. I'm going to slowly get you down there. Now I'm going to burst. Or I'm going to slowly get you there, back you down, you switch, post up. All right, serve it around. All right, someone's cutting. All right, I got to pass. All right, someone for a 3 out that's going to swing. All right, cool. Like, he's being patient and letting things, work itself out instead of him trying to force a bucket or force action. You know what I mean? Because I don't think Cat is a Chuck. But I think he's trying to force action. So I'm seeing more and more patience from him, man. One thing that I did say on the first quarter, I said about Josh. Josh was holding his finger a little bit. He was on the free throw line and he was kind of holding it. He was wincing. I was like, He ended up playing, though, for the rest of the game. He seemed all right, but he's holding that finger again. I'm hoping everything is all right there with Josh, man. Because, even, it showed, man. I don't want to act like Josh is, a 3-point shooting nut, he could just go crazy, but he was missing. He was missing today. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, the past couple days he was making. And, I mean, 1 for 3. I mean, he only shot 3, but he was 2 for 7 from the field. So, but a few of those layups, though. He missed like an open layup or something like that. But, I'm hoping the finger's all right. Fourth quarter, they made a baby run. I never really ever felt they was going to come back and actually win. But they made a run. We was up by a whole lot, and it's gonna be lows in the game, man. You could try to crack the whip and go, well, have the discipline and or fight back, or I hear you, but the humans is basketball. You're up by so much at some point, and things were flowing, and everybody was making in their open shot, and then we stopped making in the open shot. So they made a run, but we was gonna win that game. But it was good that they did make the run. I want to see how we look getting punched in the face. This is the same team as last year for the most part. So we're battle tested. So I don't question that we can recover from getting punched in the face. But I just want to see it. I just want to see how the coach responds to it. I just want to see how we respond this year. You know what I mean? Even though I know we're capable, but I still just got to see it. So that was pretty much it, man. I mean, this is a blowout. We kind of smoked them. Ja Morant, he still can't shoot. He doesn't really look great, to be honest with you. Jaren Jackson Jr. is a little overrated. I hear Novak talking about how they're hurt. They don't have Edie, really. They don't have Ty Jerome, really. They don't have Scottie Pippen Jr., really. But they were hurt, if you want to run with that, sure. It's not a MaddKnicks production unless it's a camera malfunction. You already know. But, so we routed them, man. We got them up out of there. City Edition jerseys came out today. How y'all like them? Y'all feeling them? I'm feeling them. I'm mad they didn't do a Mitch one, man. I wanted a Mitch. I want a Mitch jersey. He's the longest tenor Knick. Deuce is second. I want a Mitch jersey, man. I don't know if they're going to be able to do customs on the website with that, or it's a Nike jersey, so I doubt they have them at the NBA store. But I want a Mitch jersey, man. But if I can't get a Mitch, I'll probably get a Deuce or OG. It don't like it selling out, so I got time to get it. Because I do want to get them Chicago Jordan 1 lows at the end of this weekend. But, so the jerseys was dope. The court is dope. I like how they did the court. That old logo, fire. Rest in peace, Michael Richardson. Rest in peace, Lenny Wilkins. Actually, my uncle I don't want to say the best relationship, but they were pretty cool with each other. They all grew up in Fort Greene together. Lenny Wilkins, my uncle Bernard King. So it's unfortunate, man. 80-something years old, man. That's he lived long, man. But so that's what I thought about it when I talk about the old, emblem in the middle of the court. It was like, yeah, the old Knicks. But the court was dope. City Edition jerseys. I'm gonna get one at some point. Man. Win, a good win. We one more win away from 7? No, 2 more. We got Orlando tomorrow and we got the Heat. 2 more wins away from my 7-0 prediction, man. And especially for a team that, we're still new and we're still figuring it out. And, the whole news about Mike Brown not calling any plays and how we play, it's like, so we're just reading, reacting. Listen, again, I keep saying this, kind of, sort of, said to my friends, but it's like, if Mike Brown is that 3 steps ahead thinking kind of guy where he's like, I'm setting the league up. I don't want them to know what we're doing, so we're just going to play read and react because we have a talented enough team to play this way and still win games. And when the playoffs come, then we'll start, or later on in the season, we'll pick and choose where we infuse plays, like at least most of our play, because we do plays. But I'm just wondering, like, what's he cooking up? Is he like that? You know what I mean? Like, is he giving it up like that? Is it like, yo, nah, I'm thinking ahead with this. I'm somewhere else with this. Y'all still, you know what I mean? Y'all remedial math. I'm calculus with this. If he's like that, then we on to something, man. I'm rocking with him. You know what I mean? So it's just interesting when that came out and said he's not, calling no plays. I'm like, all right. So maybe he is his thinking. So, we're still new. It's still a win. Stack them up, man. Stack them up. Right now, it's a little bit of, we're in the East, but it's wild west right now in the NBA. Teams are winning games they're not supposed to, and, teams are up big and then or losing and they're not supposed to, and the ones that are supposed to aren't, and it's it's a whole lot going on right now in the NBA where it's like everybody's kind of, Detroit's playing above their they're punching above their weight right now, and there are teams who are punching below their weight. It's just a lot going on right now. So, we're still it'll sort itself out at some point, and then you'll get a real good grasp on who's elite, who's good, who's playing, who's what, who plays like what. But it's just still fairly early. It's just not even November, hasn't ended yet. So, but it's a good win, man. We here. It's MaddKnicks, man. I mean, I'll be covering tomorrow's game as well as usual. When I get time, I'm gonna start recording in between games, doing just Knicks content. I'm talking about, just Knicks news, Knicks things that's going on, Knicks related, and yeah, man, great win. Go Knicks.